Doing to cleanse your space, cleanse your energy. How's my Taurus doing? I'm a Taurus myself, so spirits, angels, and guide, please guide this message, guide this reading. How's everybody doing, Taurus? I miss you guys. It's been a while. It's been a minute, right? I've been neglecting my Taurus. I'm a Taurus myself, so yeah, I'm a little biased when it comes to Taurus reading. Taurus energy. How is everybody doing? Let's do an energy check in, Taurus. Let's just do an energy check in. You know, I love my TikTok, beautiful soul family. You guys are great. I love my YouTube, beautiful soul family too. You guys are great. Yeah. Do this energy checked in, right? See what's going on. This weekend vibe, just give it. We're just giving some Taurus a little TLC, because that's what Taurus needs. That's what Taurus wants, and that's what Taurus gets. I appreciate you guys. Oh man, you're the Emperor. Taurus, this is your energy here. This is your own card here, right? This card suggests, right, that you're a boss, right? You come into alignment. You're on top of your game, right? You bring your A game, right? There's no room for negotiation here, right? You're a boss, Taurus. You got this boss energy. What are you trying to build? What are you trying to pursue? I believe, that you're working on something, right? You're working on your craft, You're working on you if you're not there yet, you try to master this 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 subject matter, right? You you try to become proficient at it. You trying to do your research, to gather, and to have this knowledge, have this wisdom, right? And this card definitely suggests that you're gonna obtain those knowledge. You're gonna come in contact with the people that's gonna help you acquire those knowledge. Yeah, Taurus, this is your energy right here, the Emperor, right? You're the boss. You're the CEO, right? And you know what boss do, right? Boss makes tough decisions, right? They put people in places to make decisions. They allocate, they invest, they create, right? So a boss have to be in this creative energy mode, right? And that's what your guides and your angel is suggesting here is that for you to embody this boss energy. And when you do this, you're gonna begin to recognize opportunities, identify opportunities, identify situation, people, places, events, circumstances that can be highly in your favor. I get a sense that you're trying to move towards something, whether it's an investment vehicle, whether it's a business connection, whether it's partnership. You're looking at the big picture, Taurus, right? Right. You don't want just paycheck to paycheck, right? You want you want to have a life of luxury. You want to have impact on those around you. You want to be able to give, and that's what boss do. Boss give their time, give their energy. Help others. So Taurus overall, I I think that you are in pursuit of something, right? And your mind is set. You focus on your work. You focus on your career, right? There's no room for negotiation here, right? You're gonna go to medical school. You're gonna go to law school. You're gonna take that certifications. You're gonna get that degree, whatever it is, right? You're on the verge of retirement. Whatever that is, fit that into your timeline. So right now, I do get a sense that you're very smart. You're very practical, technical. You have wisdoms, right? You're so full of knowledge, right? Everyone wants to pick your brain. Everybody wants to be around you because it's so cultivating, right? It's an entrepreneur energy because you recognize, you see opportunities, and that's what you bring to the workforce, right? Because you're a leader, right? And what do leaders do? Leaders lead by examples, and leader exercise compassion. Leaders exercise, patience, exhibit, uh, you know, high, you know, exhibit high quality communication skills, right? So that's what this energy is about, Taurus. I think that you want to embody this boss energy, right? Moving forward, and you want to become a CEO of your own company. You don't want the 9 to 5. You want to answer to you don't want to answer to anybody. And I think you'll get there, Taurus. With patient perseverance. Um, Dedications. You will get there. It's gonna take some planning. It's gonna take some reassess, realign. And then once when you make those adjustments, then you can execute. Right. Then you once when you have the blueprint, you have your game plan, then you can make a decision, then execute. Yeah, whatever it is that you're working on, Taurus. Um, I think you'll be fine. This the overall reading. Just suggests that things gonna come to light. Things gonna bear fruit. Because you've been at this for a long time, right? You've been you've been grinding, you've been hustling, and it's gonna pay off. You're gonna come into your alignment. You're gonna come into your power, right? And that is the emperor, and the emperor. There's no room for negotiation, right? Because you're the boss. Whatever you say, go. Taurus, if you like, please subscribe on YouTube and then follow me on TikTok. I do appreciate that. And when you comment, when you subscribing, when you follow me, and when you give it a heart, I uh, reciprocate the same energy, right? The same vibrations, and we're in cahoots. We're working with each other, right? I help guide you, and you also helped me grow, personally, on a soul level as well. You helped me to do this, get the message, activate something within you, motivate something within you, inspire something within you to the next logical step, to your next manifestation. Once when you give it that light, once when you subscribe, once when you follow, the energy begins to perpetuate, and then we began to acknowledge each other on the soul level. Yeah. Taurus, I do appreciate you. Namaste.